They say your first love is unforgettable. Mine? He was the most beautiful man I've ever been with. A black Indian, tall, skin like polished mahogany, a body carved with muscle, and hair so full and soft I used to run my fingers through it for hours. He had just arrived in town from deep in the rural countryside. He had nothing, no food, no clothes, just a dream and two strong hands. I was 18 then, just starting college, full of hope and heart, and he was trying to become a racehorse jockey. From the moment we met, I was all in. We were inseparable. I was with him when he had to sleep in the horse stables because he had no home. I fed him when he couldn't afford food, gave him clothes and a place to sleep, shared everything I had, even deodorant and toothbrush. He used to sleep beside me and whisper his big dream show one day he'd ride his way out of poverty, and we'd live the life we always talked about. Then the day came, his first amateur horse race. The whole town was buzzing. I waited at the track's edge, holding my breath, praying with every beat of the hooves. And just like that, he won. He didn't just win, he flew. The money he received that day was more than he had ever seen in his entire life. He came home beaming, handed me some of it, and said, "For your books, your school stuff, you held me down." I remember smiling so wide. I thought that was our breakthrough moment. I thought we made it. But that was the start of everything falling apart. Not long after, he stopped coming home at night. No texts, no calls, just silence. I'd ask around, but no one gave me straight answers. So one night, I followed a hunch. I tracked him down to a friend's house, and there he was with another woman. She was stunning. Light brown skin, long flowing hair, curves like art. She looked free, like she belonged in every room I was once too shy to walk into. And she was with him, the way I used to be. I stood in that doorway and he barely blinked. I asked him why he did this, what happened to us. He laughed, as if the past 2 years meant nothing, as if I didn't love him before he had anything, as if I didn't deserve an explanation. I left that night with my heart split wide open. Nothing hurt more than knowing someone you gave your all to could look through you like you never existed. That was the darkest time of my life. I stopped eating, couldn't sleep, couldn't study, couldn't function. I would lie awake all night, staring at the cracks in the ceiling, waiting for the first light of day to peek through where the old board met the rusty zinc. I hated the night. The night made me remember him, and all I did was cry. Time moved slowly, but eventually I started to feel a little lighter. I wasn't over it, but I was learning how to breathe again. Then, one night, there was a knock at the fence, the old zinc fence I grew up behind. I opened the gate. Frozite was her. I couldn't believe my eyes. But yes, the woman he left me for. She looked nothing like she did the night I saw her in his arms. Her face was tired, her eyes swollen with tears. I didn't know what to feel, but when I opened the gate, she stepped in and said, "I know I'm the last person you expected to see, but for the past 3 nights, I finally understand what you went through when he left you. He's doing to me what he did to you. He disappears for nights, comes home with perfume on his shirt. I thought I took your place, but now I know I was just next." She broke down crying, and somehow, instead of anger, I felt peace. I understood her, and in some strange way, I was glad she came. Because in that moment I realized maybe it was never about her, or me. Maybe he was just broken, and maybe I deserved more all along. But this was not the last of him in my life. Part 2 next.